got a little visitor today, so hopefully he's just gonna sit there and not be too much trouble. Hi everyone! Oh my god, I'm so excited today! I have one glove on and one glove off. I figured I'd be gesturing mostly with this hand, so I took the glove off of this hand. But I'm so excited because today I am announcing the name and sort of launching my new business. It is called Clothing Care Co. There were loads of other names that I really liked. Handle with Care, Loved Clothes Last, and the Care label were my top three, but all of them were taken and I couldn't really do variations because I didn't want them to be confusing and stuff. Like, I didn't want you to not actually know which one I was. So I have gone with something that is completely new, completely different to everything else. I have got my website up, which is clothingcareco.com. That will be linked below. I've got a new Instagram account. There aren't many pictures there just because I figured I should wait for you guys to come along for posting on there. That is at Clothing Care Co on Instagram, again linked below. I'm going to start a second YouTube channel, although that's not going to be like regular uploads, that's going to be the odd tutorial and stuff. And Hobbling Handmades, like I said before, is staying exactly as it is. I'm going to stay with my regular uploads, I'm staying with my regular blog posts, this is just sort of separate to that. And I've got little Otto, the cat, on my lap. Let me see if I can show you. Can you see him? I don't know. Yes, hopefully he will chill out and not be squeaking while I get so excited and tell you everything. So I bought the site domain, clothingcareco.com, on the 8th of January, which incidentally was exactly a year after I bought hobblinghandmades.com, which was totally unintentional and something I didn't know about until I actually bought it and I looked up. Yeah, so that was a bit weird, but Clothing Care Co is going to be a website where I sort of tell you everything about caring for your clothes as much as I can. I've been doing so much research. Let me show you. I bought myself a new notebook for it. It's got dinosaurs on. I coloured in the Triceratops just because they're my favourites. And I've done loads of research in here. All of this in here is research. Oh, now the other cat's coming too. And I thought I could tell you a few of my plans. I already have a few blog posts up on clothingcareco.com, which I've taken off of Hobbling Handmades because that's just going to kind of focus solely, don't rub against the tripod, thank you digger. That's going to focus solely on my makes and stuff like that. Clothing Care Co is everything to do with looking after your clothes. So far I've got which clothes to fold and which clothes to hang, what hangers you should be using, 5 reasons why you should care for your clothes, sashiko mending, what it is and how you do it, and how to clean your iron the DIY way. There's going to be a massive sort of breadth of what I cover. I thought I'd tell you one of my massive plans first, although first I'm going to say that I am saving up for a new camera. It's going to be a Canon one, so I can use it for taking pictures and for recording videos, because I want it to be nice and high quality for both of them. And if I'm using it for 2 channels and it'll be a worthwhile investment. So that is something I'm saving up for, but I am going to be releasing, I have loads of plans for products for Clothing Care Co. And I thought I'd tell you one of them now, actually maybe 2. I'll tell you 2 of them now, but I have loads of ideas and I've been working flat out to sort of get them done. And I just want you to know I am doing so much research. None of this, I'm not writing it because I think I know it. I'm writing it because I've done loads of research behind it. I've been working on this since March last year. So for almost a year I've been doing my research, but it's been sort of something I've been really interested in. I know it's super lame to be interested in something like this, but I've been doing my research for ages and I've been interested in it for ages before that, because fast fashion is very damaging to the environment and to workers and everything. I'm sure you've all heard of the fashion revolution. They were a lot of my inspiration for why I'm starting this, but nowhere in particular really focuses on how to actually look after your clothes, like which detergents to use, which detergents are environmentally friendly, which detergents, you know, are best for stain removal, how to remove stains, stuff like that, just everything. Storage of fabrics. I'm going to be focusing a lot on handmade clothes as well as ready-to-wear clothes. So storage of fabrics, how to avoid sun damage, everything, literally everything. I've got a massive list. Again, I'm going to link a survey below that I put together last August, which loads of you really kindly responded to, which is about caring for your clothes. So if you fill that in, I'll have all of your suggestions of blog posts and stuff. If you give me any tips in that survey, I will make sure that if it's not something I've already got, I'll make sure that you're credited as giving me that tip. And yeah, so I'm really welcoming any suggestions that you might have. And also there's an option on that survey to put your email address in so that you can go on the email list for Clothing Care Co. But two of the products that I am working on at the moment, these are my main focuses at the moment and what I've been spending a lot of my time on. One is a little book called, well, not called, I haven't got a name for it yet, which is all about stain removal. So it's not like just use this detergent and put it on there and it will go away. It's sort of more natural, skin friendly, environmentally friendly stain removal tips that do work. They've been tested. I've been, like I said, been doing so much research, and I'm gonna draw little cute pictures because I don't want this to be boring. I mean, it's the idea of reading about how to look after your clothes, it can be really dull, and I want to make it interesting and I want to bring my own voice to it. So I'm doing cute little illustrations and I'm writing how I always write, which is ridiculously informally. And so yeah, there's going to be a little book which is called a zine actually. It's going to be, I haven't like been approached or anything by anyone for a book, so it is going to be like sort of self-published in a sort of magazine format, but a littler one, so like maybe just under A4 or maybe A5, between A5 and A4 if there is one. And it will be really easy to just put somewhere by your washing machine or something and it'll be really clear. I've been working on that for months already, and then second to that I'm also going to be making a little sort of, not, I wouldn't call it a leaflet, I'm not really sure what I would call it because I haven't actually decided on the layout of it yet, but it's going to be a little thing to keep in your handbag, really compact and easy to put in your bag, that tells you what to do if you get a stain while you're out of the house, because it's all very well having this nice little stain removal book that tells you how to get a stain out when you actually have the time to do it and the resources to do it, but when you're out and you spill wine on your shirt or mayonnaise or something like that, and you're like, oh, well, I don't have this in my bag right at this very moment. So that's going to be one that you can get for in your bag. I haven't got anything on the shop at the moment, but I have a little Etsy shop set up in the name of Clothing Care Co. So if you'd like to go favourite that, that'd be really helpful. And quite a few people have suggested using Patreon. I haven't read an awful lot into it, but I know that it's sort of not, it's like when people support other people and they get something back for it, like you'd get behind the scenes sort of information and updates on how I'm doing, and you might get first dibs on sales and stuff. I'm not 100% sure how it works, but if you know a bit about Patreon and you think it would be a good idea for me to use it, obviously if you don't think so, then just say, nah, not really interested in that, but I will just do the shop separately. But it is going to be quite expensive to print the zines, so I need to save up in advance before I can do that. But yeah, that's a few of my ideas so far, and well, not so far, I've had a lot more ideas than that, but that's what I'm working on at the moment. The blog posts are going to be either once or twice weekly, or there'll be a video sort of every now and then on that second channel. I'm also going to make a Facebook group for caring for your clothes, so if you find any interesting articles or anything, then you can hop on over there. If I've made that by the time this video goes up, I will link that below. But otherwise, I'm so excited! I took my glove off because my hand was getting all sweaty because I'm so excited. I'm wearing my most businessy and professional looking top today, which is my So Over It vintage shirt dress as a shirt. Ugh. Let me get up and show you. I've cropped it into a shirt. and I'm wearing my exciting, they're my like just daytime sort of jogging bottoms, but they're really light and comfortable. But anyway, that's all of that. I could go on forever, but I won't. I will let you hopefully be as excited as I am, or at least a little bit as excited as I am. I don't know that anyone could be quite as excited as I am, but I'm going to be working my hardest to reply to your comments really, really soon. Like, as soon as you leave a comment on this video, I will be there and I will be replying or liking it. So yes, I'm sorry if you're disappointed in the name. I know that a lot of you were really gunning for Handle with Care and stuff like that, but it just wasn't really an option. And I contacted the people that sort of had that URL already, and it seems like they're inactive. The care label one, sorry, it seems like they're inactive, but yeah, anyway, thank you so much for all of your suggestions on the names, by the way, and for your love on the video last week, which I was speaking about my hands, and loads of you suggested dictation software, which I really appreciate. I hadn't thought about that, and we've been looking into it. And I've been wearing compression gloves, and I found my medical bracelet, by the way, and I have been wearing it. So yeah, I really hope you're as excited as I am. I know I've already said that, and Mum will be commenting saying you're trying to say bye again and taking forever, but I'm just too excited. Yeah, so I'm going to go and chill out now, and I'm going to carry on working on everything. Also, by the way, the website is launching. It's not perfect. I'm not a web designer. I don't really know what I'm doing, but it's all got the categories. It's got the pop-up for the email list joining. It's got stuff like that, and the featured images for the blog posts. I'm not really sure if I want them to stay like that or if I want them to be different. But, I mean, I'll find my groove. It's not going to be perfect, so I thought I might as well just launch it because I'm just so excited. And it's pretty much there. It's working, everything's fine. I just thought I'd get it out to you. So anyway, I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I will speak to you again next week. Bye!